The clay into a pad, you spray down some clay lube and rub it over the paint. The abrasive abrades, or like sandpaper, sands off the contaminants, and because the clay is sticky, it pulls it on. Everybody understand that? Okay, this is a polymerized rubber, and it has, guess what's in there? A pulverized abrasive. So this works like clay, only the difference is if you drop this, you can wash it and reuse it. And what I want to show you, what I've been doing since 2010, when these things were first invented, is the way you use these is you don't hold it, you don't try to do this. It doesn't even work. What you do is you fold these things 4 ways. You take your clamp, because wherever I go, I take my clamp with me. It's like it's in my pocket. Did you see that? My clamp. You clamp it, and then you spray down your clay lube and you work it like this. Okay? And the benefit is on the sides, because you've got it clamped, you're not going to drop it. Make sense? Okay, but these kinds cost like 50 or 60 bucks, so don't you want to get the most bang for your buck? If you don't mark the back and you're using it by folding it, how could you ever know what side you were using? So here's what I did, is I always take a Sharpie marker, and I'm surprised none of the companies that make these things haven't seen one of my articles or videos and said, gee, why don't we just imprint that on the back? But they don't, and they haven't since 2010.
They don't even imprint their own name.
Sometimes they do, I think some companies do. But just take a Sharpie marker, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's gonna wear off, then take a Sharpie marker and try and put it back on. But then you can take and fold it, and for me, I would start out using quadrant. Sometimes I just like to say the word quadrant. Quadrant number 1, okay? And I'm gonna hold it here. I'm gonna take my, where's that water swash? Someone got a water swash on?
Question always comes up about how long do these last. I've heard in some high production shops, they say that they're easily getting 60 to 80 parts out of one of these mats. The way you know that this is done is when literally the rubber is starting to fall apart or disintegrate on here. So it works its way down.
Okay, and then this is how you use them. It's not like this. You'll be in the garage all day. Get in there and get busy with it.
Some water swash is like the same thing as clay lube.
Yeah, you know what? You could use this thing or anything.
Okay.
Yeah. So
You really notice when you're doing that also, Mike,